Look at this. You see this? Let me get this. Look at this doofus. Okay, this is a young child that we are looking at right now who has her hands on a real gun. Wasn't it just last week that I was doing a story about a little boy that was playing a game of cops and robbers with his siblings, and somebody got their hands on a gun and the gun went off. That child is now dead, and that child should never have happened. And then you have adults like this who actually, I don't know if this guy's an adult, I'm guessing he's an adult. He's thinking it's really cool to take a picture of himself with a child who looks like she's about 3 years old holding a gun. This is the problem, and I want you guys to share this video because we need to figure out who this guy is. I'm reserving my words, guys. You know what I really want to say about this guy? It's horrible. This poor child right now is in danger because she is around a dummy like this who thinks it's real. Oh, I'm sorry, my phone just kind of toppled over there. Who thinks it's okay to Samson, no Sammy. This is my dog Sammy over there. He's looking at me. Sammy, stop it. That's my dog Sam over there. But this is a problem, and we need to do something about it. So I want you guys to share this video because I haven't even called the newsroom about this one. Andrew Holmes is trying to figure out who this person is, so we're going to call him right now. I'm going to get him on the phone and a little bit about this with Andrew. So hang on, I got my home phone today. Let's see here. Dial up, redial. I hope he answers. He may not recognize my home phone number. Oh, come on, man. Let's see. I can't even operate a home phone. What is wrong with me? Okay, let's try that again. Okay, now I think I got it. There we go. I'm going to flip it around here. This, they believe it's from Chicago. Hang on, we're trying to figure that out. Here. Oh, Andrew, please tell me you're going to answer the phone. Andrew, it's Anita.
Hey, how are you?
Hey, good, Andrew. I'm glad you answered the phone. I didn't know if you would answer my number because it's my home number.
Okay.
Andrew, we're looking at this picture. This is unbelievable. What is going on here? Where did you get this?
Well, I had a person to call my office and ask for my number and ask me, could they send me a picture to my phone? And I said, yeah, what is it regarding? They said, male taking a selfie with a baby with a gun in the hand. I told him to send it ASAP. And I said, where did it come from? It fell from Facebook. But once I seen it, I told them, so I'll get back with you later on. I got to get on top of this right now to save this child before this child picks up a gun somewhere else and it goes off.
Man, I'm looking at this little kid, and this little girl looks like she's about 3 years old. She's got her hand on the gun, and that is not a toy gun. That's a real gun. And it looks like she's got her finger on the trigger.
Yeah, the finger is on the trigger.
And so the question is, who is this guy? Do we think this is going on in Chicago?
You know, when I filed the child endangerment report, they're looking and trying to trace where this originally started from to see if it's in Chicago or who. They know whose page it's on, so they're going to get in touch with the person that posted it and find out where they got it from and keep going until they track this individual down, because it was very disturbing to the detectives when they seen it and said, oh my God. I said, yeah, we just lost a 3-year-old who got a gun in his hand, and I said, I'm trying to save this child's life before this child goes to a relative or friend house, an unsecured gun, and that gun gets charged.
Well, you know, you were the baby. I forget. I did the story, and I apologize to the family because I cannot remember the name of the child that died the other day. Just last week, about a week ago, we were at Comer Children's Hospital for a little boy who was playing cops and robbers and got his hands on a real gun. What was the name of that little boy again?
I'll call it in a minute. It's on my files.
Okay. Well, this little boy, you were on that story with me. you saw the pain that the family was going through, and this was a little boy at that time who was playing cops and robbers, got his hands on a real gun, playing with his siblings. The gun went off, and he's now dead. Now we got this little girl here who is obviously in danger of, who knows if the gun is loaded? It doesn't matter. Her hand is on a gun. She should not be handling a gun.
Absolutely.
So, Andrew, what do you want people to do?
Well, I want them to take a look at that picture that Facebook posted. And if and indeed, wherever you are located at in the United States, you can give me a call at 1-800-883-5587. Let me know if and indeed you do know this individual, or call the local authority and let them know that community activist Andrew Holmes has filed a child endangerment report in Chicago, Illinois.
Okay, and the man here. What do you think? I mean, I'm looking at him and I'm thinking maybe he's about 18, 19 years old. Clearly, I think he's an adult. I mean, I don't know. I may be wrong.
Yeah, he's a fully grown adult to me. Maybe 18, 19, 20, early 20s. But I mean, this individual knows right from wrong, and he knows there have been too many children who have lost their lives to accidentally picking up a gun. But she's still teaching this kid to pick up a gun. She has her hand on that trigger. Now, what if that gun had went off while he got that child in his hand, and she shot him in the head?
Right. Give us the number again. It's 1-800-YOU with the letter U. You tell us, but give us the number again.
Yes, that's 1-800, the letter U, TELLES, and us. But you can also, it's numerical is 1-800-883-5587. 1-800-883-5587.
And and someone said that that's not a real gun. I'm sorry, that is a real gun. And I don't know what you're looking, but that's a real gun. But the other thing someone else said, who cares if it's not loaded or not? The fact is that she's handling a gun, and the next time she sees a gun, she's going to think it's okay to pick it up.
Yeah, absolutely. Regardless whether that gun is unloaded or loaded, she has no business with that firearm in her hand, because if she sees one somewhere laying around unsecured, she's going to grab that gun, and the next thing you know, that baby's going to be dead, DOA on arrival. We can stop this before this happens. My concern is to get to the person whose child is ill and get this child some help so this child won't lose her life.
All right, so people, you need to share this video. We need to find this guy. We don't know where this child is. We think the child is in Chicago. How many days ago did you get this? Did you get this yesterday? Did you get it the day before? I mean, how long do we think this has been on Facebook?
Well, this was just posted yesterday as of last night. I got this posting from a resident at 12 o'clock last night that called and called and called me, and I finally picked up. And I thank God that I picked up, because, this is so damn disturbing to me.
All right. Someone's saying that's a BB gun. The police looked at this. This is a real gun, is it not?
Yeah, and the officers looked at it and said this gun clearly looks like it's real. I wouldn't care if it's a BB gun, toy gun, water gun. That baby still is in danger, because that baby will pick up a gun and will discharge and lose her life.
And this is the guy who's with her, who knows why he thinks it's so funny and why he thinks this is okay. What's wrong with people, Andrew, that they would do something like this?
Yeah, I don't know where their mindset at. I don't know where the other people who are looking at this and figuring out, it's a BB gun, it's okay. No, it's not okay. Her hand is on that trigger. So if she picks up a real gun and it happens, then how are you going to feel about her losing her life?
Yeah, we have enough children dying in Chicago. We don't need to have them picking up guns on their own, and they should never be in a house without with an unsecured gun in the first place. It's illegal to do that. If you have a gun, you have to take care of it. You have to secure it, and this is just appalling to me. And we got to help find this person. So fake gun or not, this baby doesn't need to be exposed to this kind of nonsense. And that's coming from one of my Facebook friends, Brenda Taylor, commenting. And I'm keeping this up here so that you guys can keep a look at this and you can share this, please. Bobby Doe says it's not a real gun. What if the gun's not loaded and he has the licenses and permits to bear arms? It doesn't matter. Children are not supposed to be holding guns like this. This is what's the word I'm looking for? What's the word I'm looking for, Andrew? It's wrong. Let's just put it that way. It's wrong. We just don't do this, you know.
Yeah, well, those people that are commenting like that, maybe they need to dig a little deeper. And I hope this don't never happen to anyone in your family or your child, and then accidentally she or he picks it up and it goes off, and you commenting like this. If you're gonna comment on trying to find this child so this child can have a safe and productive life instead of picking up a gun and learning how to use it at an early age, 3 years old, and blow a home brain out.
Exactly. We have enough violence here already in the city of Chicago. Let's not promote more violence and teach kids to like this kind of thing and think that this is okay, because it's not okay. It's really not. Okay, so give us the number one more time, Andrew, because people are listening, and I've got a pretty big audience right now. And Joey Rawls, white people always trying to bring a black man down. This has nothing to do with race, Joey. This has everything to do with trying to keep this little girl safe and trying to find out who this man is so that they can get this child away from him so that she's not in danger and doesn't blow her head off. That's what it's about.
Absolutely. It's nothing to do with race, creed, or color, because if this was a white American, Hispanic American, I'll be still doing the same thing to try to save the baby. Cannot teach this baby how to use a gun.
Yeah, I feel sorry for this little girl because she doesn't know any better, and she's just holding up because he's telling her to do it, and this is glorifying violence, and I just don't like it. Cole Hammer, I'm not promoting it. What I'm trying to do is find this goofball. I can't believe the comments that some people saying right now. I am not glorifying what's going on. What we're trying to do is find this child and find this man and get him charged, get him some counseling or some help as well. Maybe he doesn't know any better. I would like to think that. I'm going to try to give him the benefit of the doubt, but what I really want to call him is a few names right now, but I'm going to withhold that. So, Andrew, one more time, give us the number, please.
That's 1-800-883-5587, 1-800-883-5587.
All right, Andrew, thank you so much, and I appreciate you talking to us. I'm going to make sure, I didn't even call our newsroom yet. I just went ahead and went on with this with you at my house here because I wanted to get that out there, and I wanted to keep this short for people that are tuning in right now on this feed, Facebook feed. And what could this guy face charges? What kind of charges could he face?
Really child endangerment.
Yeah. Well, that's a pretty serious charge, too, if it is his child or somebody else's child and he's caring for the child. Some neighbor, some relative, sister, who knows? Who knows? It doesn't matter. We got to help this child. I'm going to show it one more time for those of you in right now. This is a case where Andrew Holmes is trying to track down this man. We do believe he's in Chicago. You have reason to believe he's in Chicago?
Yeah, since it was posted here, it might be. He might stay here in Chicago, but if not, across the United States, if anyone recognizes this individual, we need to try to, reverse what this child is learning about a gun and teach her not to touch the gun. But if indeed a tragic do happen, and it happened to be this baby, those that are commenting negative, shame on you, blood on your hand.
Right, exactly. All right. Thank you so much, Andrew. I appreciate you talking to us. Keep us posted. And what do we know right now about that video of the girl that was sexually assaulted on that Facebook Live? Do we know anything about that right now? Any on that you know of?
Well, it's still an ongoing investigation, and they're still trying to put the pieces together and talk to these individuals who were on this video. So they're still trying to identify people to see if they can get their statement, their accountability of what happened, why it happened, and how.
Right. All right. Well, we look forward to any new developments that you want to share with us here on my Facebook page. Thank you, Andrew. I appreciate it. And you folks that are watching right now, I would really, really appreciate it if you could share this. We got to track this guy down. We do believe that he could be in the Chicago area. The person who contacted Andrew is from the Chicago area, saw it on there. Hey, Mike Brown. I'm going to show Mike Brown. I don't know if Mike picture yet. One more time. Mike Brown, you're actually in law enforcement or former law enforcement. You teach concealed carry. Mike Brown, you look at this picture right now. Please tell me, is this a real gun or is this a BB gun? Because we're having a discussion on this. I believe that's a real gun. It's inappropriate for a child to have a gun. So, Mike, could you please weigh in? We got one of my Facebook friends is Mike, Professor Mike Brown, and who teaches criminology. He is on my Facebook page right now watching, and I'm waiting for him to respond. Mike, I want to give you a good look at this gun. This little girl's hand is on the trigger, and this goofball, I'm going to call him a goofball because I got other names I want to call him, but I'm not going to do that. I'm trying to stay professional. He's smiling. He thinks it's funny. He's not thinking. Okay, Mike, what do you think, Mike? Do you think that this is a real gun? If the gun is fake, it's still crazy, according to one of my Facebook pages. I'm waiting for Mike to weigh in. Mike says he thinks it's a BB gun. It doesn't matter. Okay, you're right, Mike. But, Mike, this kind of thing is irresponsible, is it not? I'm waiting for Mike to respond here. Mike says he thinks it's a BB gun. But your thought on that, Andrew?
Well, it's still a gun inside a child's hand with a hand on the trigger. And if she happens to pick up a real gun that's unsecured, she's going to mess around here and shoot herself.
Right. Mike says there are screws on the slide and that is on the side of the barrel. It's not a real gun, he says. That's not a real gun, he says. I'm trying to read what he says. The thing is going... For some reason, Facebook's not... He says it's an airsoft gun, but it still shoots BBs.